Alright, let's get started, shall we? He's a fox, not a wolf. But he did give us a werewolf helmet. Dash forwards and attack. This skill restores 1 HP for each kill. Okay, we'll give that a go. Fray him, please. 30 more HP is perfectly fine. Good start. Hello, Fire Hoggy. I think the last time we were playing, which was a week ago today, I think it was still 1.8E, right? I don't think it's been updated since then. Although we didn't see everything they added last time. Okay, so I've got to hit them first. Got it. Okay, can get that timing down. Heresy? What specific heresy are you talking about? My heresy? Someone else's? Oh, I did it again. Every time. Come back, bye. Did I actually get 1 HP back there? It was 1.18E. Sorry, 1.8E is what I meant to say. No more God tier content on YouTube 2 immediately because I have to paint miniatures. Half Tusk is sitting behind me with skin done and that's it so far. His Froglodytes are done. But after him I have to do one more God and their followers and then I can do another battle report. General Heresy? There's no time for General Heresy, everyone's stuck in their house. Power is that? Oh no, I was throwing gold? Never mind, that's terrible, I thought it was a flash bomb. Be gone, thief. No painting videos is planned for it as well either, immediately. But I should get Half Tusk done tomorrow. Well, at least we're playing it digitally on Tabletop Simulator every so often, so I should hopefully sate your interest in it a little bit. Yeah, I did get 1 HP, I saw it that time. I do have an idea who the 6th champion will be. They're sitting behind me, but I don't know if I want to spoil it. I guess the question is, does anybody in chat not want me to spoil it? Because if no one says no, then sure, I'll tell you. Hello, Serenity. Skeleton sword, no thank you. I'll take the attack, please. That'll do us for a while. Tell us the thing. I actually kind of think I think I did when we were playing it digitally last. I might be misremembering, but I thought I did. Thank you, Rokal. I'll read that in a second. Well, you know, once she's dead. Or while she's healing. Olukulu, here's to another month. Thank you for 29 months with a tier 1 sub. Worst possible time to get knocked back there. So is that that's not doing anything for us, but what the hell, we'll take it and sell it. Alright, you'd have to know who it is anyway, so to most people I'm sure it wouldn't matter. It's Lorsan. You may know her because Valinar was using her on Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. do that. Get back for the health. Very nice. An upgrade that makes us heal for more would be interesting. Maybe a little bit broken early on though. Or maybe one that affects the frequency of them dropping later on. Makes it better. I do have team assignments done, but I'm not going to tell you those. You're just going to have to be patient. Be patient! Oh, what skill was that? It rolls away and explodes. Oh yeah, they changed like the grenade punt skill. I guess that's what they changed it to. My attack up! Goodbye, Groot. I have a random question. Does anyone else notice that past a certain point their hair just kind of stopped growing? Like, my hair is out of control and I need a haircut, but I feel like it hasn't gotten any worse for some time. Still messy. I don't feel like it's growing as out of control once it got to a certain length. Like if I wanted to rock a ponytail, there's no way in hell I'd be able to. Give me the gold. Thank you, Tavis, for 44 months in a row. That is all the months, I think, or close to it, if not all of them. With a tier 1 sub. That's just a certain phase. You mean it's going to start growing even more eventually? Maybe. Well, apparently the lockdown's getting eased in Scotland around the 28th or something, the end of the month. I don't know if I want to go for a haircut like immediately after things reopen, because that seems like the ideal time to like end up getting infected by somebody desperate for a haircut. I don't know. Your individual's hairs have a natural length they get to if not cut. Okay. I guess I must be at that then. Because I was already doing a haircut before the lockdown, so it's been like a really, really long time. You can cut it yourself? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. The fringe is bothering me and I keep on meaning to trim the fringe, but I don't want to touch it. How many people here have like cut their own hair? I don't mean in general, I mean during lockdown. Let's saw her cut it. She can't operate scissors. She lacks the digits. Okay, well, buzz cutting is cheating. I mean like not using a razor, using an actual pair of scissors. Okay, a few of you, or got your significant others to do it for you. God, these rooms. Done. Okay, let's see what we get for this. Cooldown speed increased by 25%. It's the nothing personnel, which does nothing if there's no enemies. Fair enough. That's a lot of trash mobs. ninja werewolf. Fear me. Is this werewolf wearing a nappy? I just noticed. What is he wearing? It might be his loincloth, I guess. You kind of see it better when he's running. That's gotta be his... No, that's underwear. I think this werewolf is wearing underwear. If it was loincloth, you'd see it dangling when he's standing like that, but there's nothing the same colour when he's doing that. You see what I mean? It's kind of like an off-brown. It's weird, is all I'm saying. Pull myself back into the ice cube there. It's weird. Maybe they just forgot to draw it on the front view. The little pixels, I mean. Who knows? I didn't kill him. Think you respawn? Hang on. Oh, no. Very nearly. For 33 months with Twitch Prime, even werewolves are allowed to be modest sometimes, I guess. Not in the fanfics I've read. Spikes get healed. No, not if he lands on spikes and takes 60 damages, no. I've forgotten if this nothing personnel skill works through floors. I think it does. Hey, thank you Sponechuck for 41 months with a tier 2 sub and also for starting a hype train. Good afternoon to you too. I forgot to mention, but I turned down the volume of Skul a little bit because I was finding it a bit too loud on videos. I'm still finding it a bit too loud in my ear as well. It's just a loud game compared to everything else. What is this? Oh, I see. 10% crit rate? Let's get rid of the thing that's not doing any good for us. Yeah. We'll buy that for the crit chance. And bank the rest, I think. Yes, for the purposes of the joke, I did say that. Well, that question about haircuts was pretty much the only thing I had in my repertoire today. I'm running out of stories on lockdown because there's nothing happening much. No movies to talk about, etc. You're cooking lasagna? Oh, I baked scones on my day off. Other than that, painted miniatures again. You again, speaking of agains. Well. Good job. Need a better skull though, some damage to this is starting to lag a little. It'll be fine for Groot, but after that. Hello Nikki. You talking about everyone drawing Sailor Moon's face weird? Because CR's been retweeting those all day. Like the one of the dude from Yakuza, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, I mean, yeah, I do mean Yu-Gi-Oh! The Silver Dragon guy. Ooh! Oh. It's got the bad skill on it though. Still, the attack power is probably better. You're having a kimchi tuna sandwich. That sounds tasty. Although I saw how kimchi is made traditionally in some program I watched on Netflix, and that made it kind of off-putting. Because you're basically just leaving like a bunch of vegetables marinating in the sun or underground. Right? Is that the stuff I'm thinking of? Come rub my lamp. Psych. Fermented. That's the polite word. Oh, it must taste good for it to still be a thing. It's just the creation process of it, now that I know what it is and have seen it. It was the cooking program by Happy from the Avengers movies. I keep forgetting his name. Jon Favreau? Is that it? Yeah, I watched his cooking program on Netflix. And he does all of them with a Korean friend of his who specialises in that kind of stuff. Everybody say hello to Groot. We're going to be in here for a while, I think, because our ability is not going to be able to hit him. Is that Atomic Mass Games tweeting? It is! Sorry, I'm nerding out. Hang on. No, never mind. It's uninteresting. We're doing a live stream about Ronin. Ha! Oh wait, he's so big he does actually reach. Ha! That's actually quite funny. I see what you did there, LoJack. Hello, BD. Yes, the preparation of haggis is also disgusting, and also it does taste good despite that. So apparently I got an emote from that hype train, but the window with the locked thing is empty. Should have done that. I was thinking I had more iframes in the forum than I did. Only visible to you. Yep, it is just a blank window. I have nothing in it. Good to know. Love. Ooh. That's rare. I know it is because it said it is. I saw that black line appear again there, so I've still not fixed that. He withstood the power of my punch. The real question is, what did everybody else paint on my day off? Oh, I do have some Night Models information where they're kind of screwing over their Spanish customers, amusingly. Or making their Spanish customers upset, which is quite funny. Given that you'd think they'd cater to them, but I guess their English seller base is larger. Walls, doors and skirtings. Oh, what army are those for? What are we using right now? Power and speed. Summon an iceberg. You know what? I will get rid of Doggle. I quite like that. I think the genie's better still. Yeah, I think so. The army of keeping the wife happy. They're pretty OP. That's from what I hear anyway. Ow. Thank you, Lord Cyclone, for the very many little bits. Be warned, you just missed the hype train, so another one isn't possible for an hour. Who else kept their wife happy on their day off? Don't answer that, it's fine. It's not for the hype train? You just like seeing the full bin, I forgot. Nothing personnel. Nothing personnel. Unacceptable thing to wear a maid dress as an Animal Crossing character. I think I've used that one already, but whatever. There's no new stories on lockdown. Actually, that's not true again. There is a Night Models one, as I mentioned, but I don't know if people are wanting more talk about them. I got a comment on the last Isaac episode I did saying like, hey, I enjoy that you just kind of talk like about random shit during these, but you stopped doing these, so is there any series where you do that now? So I said, yeah, Skul's basically as close as you're going to get. I didn't mention, but I should have. But keep in mind, during lockdown, bugger all is happening. A little further back and you're going to get spiked. Spike him! Spike him! Trap isn't activating. It's not stupidity they're doing this time, it's very specifically cost cutting, but in doing so are screwing over their Spanish customers. So they went on the record on Facebook, they did a really long post all in Spanish, and the gist of it, from what I could gather from the comments, replies they gave in Google Translate, is that they are not producing Spanish cards for any of their new releases, either forever or just for the foreseeable future, and they're also not doing the small upgrade cards at all, which might apply to the British ones or English ones as well. But basically we don't want to pay twice for the same card, because if you've seen any of my more recent like 3rd edition unboxings, it comes with the cards in English and then it comes with the cards in Spanish. But to cut costs, presumably, they ain't doing the Spanish ones. And that must also mean they have more customers that speak English than they do Spanish, because otherwise they would definitely have done it the other way around. What is this? Only 5%, huh? That gave me back way more than 5%. Did I misread that? Does that say 50? Because 5% of my health would be what? 9? Ooh, Twister. Nia's heart is really good. Don't have room for... You know what? Time for Garly and Meadow to get out of here. He also kind of replied on Facebook to someone asking, saying, again, just blaming Madrid being on lockdown because of COVID for the missing orders. But that doesn't answer all the questions. It does not, and they're not being clear. Which is annoying because, oh, the 20% shield was added on. Wait, was it? My max HP's gone up though. From 180 to 210. What was I saying there? Hello, Lurking. Oh, it's a shame the night models are being so annoying in general, because that first, like the unboxing of the Batman Returns stuff I did is like very, very, relatively speaking for YouTube too, compared to my usual releases over there, popular. So my plan tomorrow is to play the first game in ages of 3rd edition Batman, to try and rekindle my love for it, despite Night Models being such a bad company and just baffling. Wow, you actually stay stuck long enough that his second attack hits you. There's 5% health. Can I read what it does in here? I know it's still got the stats along the bottom, but I don't think I can... No. I could tell a story for the YouTube site specifically just to mention that on stream only I've been replaying all the Resident Evil games starting with Resident Evil 1. But the Resident Evil 4 playthrough will make it onto YouTube because I don't have one of it on there. I'm undecided about 5 and 6. Because I do have playthroughs of those on my YouTube channel, but I would rather potentially replace them with people who aren't arseholes. Hello, Vice President. Bad mix. Well, I guess I'm killing her first. Oh, it must have a limited range. I tried to get behind him with nothing personnel there and it didn't work. Yeah, the full screen is too long. Get out of here. The genie skull is relative. Hang on, I can tell you. It's classed as rare. I will give it a go. More HP and I can make myself invincible. Oh, and the goal after finishing 6, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to redo 7, is to then go back to Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3, the OG. The OGs, rather. And they will also make it over to YouTube because obviously they existed long before YouTube was a thing, so I don't have playthroughs of those either. Shouldn't have done that. Wow, I actually reached him up there as well. Nice. We'll talk about 6 plenty as we're playing it. And 6 is definitely the worst. But in terms of like stuff it has in common, 4, 5 and 6 all have terrible overused QTEs. 6 is the worst offender. I don't remember 4 well enough to place it with 5. With 5 gets very annoying as well. It's just because they're from the wrong era where quick time events were the new in thing, so everybody did them. Like when the Matrix came out and then everybody had to have Matrix references in their movies. Games did the same. That's why Code Veronica has one. They added the option to disable QTEs in 6. That is the best news I've heard all day, because I googled today, no joke, whether I could get a mod to do that in 5 or 4. Unfortunately all I could find was a thread on the Steam community forums of true fans making fun of someone daring to ask to not have to sit through shit QTEs in a game that's otherwise excellent. So who knows, maybe that one little change will put 6 above 5 and 4. Alright, I really should be using this, I forgot I changed. So it's 30% less damage taken. I'm getting bad draws on the later item runs, but we're okay with what we have. Oh, that said, do I have anything that's upping my speed? No. I'll still swap it because the bike is handy. That's called gatekeeping, correct? It is. QuickTime events are always bad, but you usually have a fonder memory of them if you didn't have to redo them a lot. Because then it doesn't take you out of the game by like seeing your character die and then have to do it 2 or 3 more times. Like Resident Evil 3 Remake probably does it right. There's sort of 2 QuickTime events, but they're super generous with their timing and you can't really fail them. It feels like you're actually doing something in the cutscene without really punishing you unless you deliberately mess up. Am I bother with the gold? I probably should. You like the QTEs in God of War, just press X to rip monsters' head off? That's fine. You could technically argue, although it'd be a very flimsy argument, that the Arkham games are nothing but QuickTime events. Because it's just like jump over, punch henchmen, get combo up, press equivalent of a QuickTime event, and knock them out of the fight. But it's expertly crafted to be constantly wonderful feeling rather than a QuickTime event. It really just makes you annoyed because you have to see the same cutscene over and over if you fail. Which you'll see a lot of once we go back to Resident Evil 5 because they are not kind with the timing on the QuickTime events in that game at all. They're very bad. You're going to see Wesker make that weird face and then charge forwards a lot. Might buy that. Let me just test this real quick. Ooh, we want that. What can I get rid of though? Does it do anything else? No, it's just attack. Goodbye crit rate. Pure raw attack. Give me that burger. Oh, I can't afford the burger. Bollocks. Is the QuickTime event where Wesker throws a knife at Chris? I don't remember Wesker using a knife. He just punches. And jumps around on the roof of the aircraft. And then says global saturation a lot, which became a meme purely because so many people had to see that cutscene over and over. Because the QuickTime events are bullshit. And if young me couldn't do them, old me is going to have a hell of a problem. You leave Chris alone. He's so cheerful in the original Resident Evil 1. Like, disturbingly cheerful given the circumstances. Complete global saturation, yep. Hey look, I remembered it's the puzzle room, but honestly, if you just charge straight away, it's much easier. Right, next one. I'm also in 2 minds about whether or not to play Suikoden, but that would definitely not go on YouTube because it's Konami. We don't need to do a full playthrough, just long enough to say, hey look, here's where I got my name from. And the way Flick in that game has to handle all the younger characters feels very much like what it's like to manage chat. You again, huh? She teleported out the range of my punch. Chat is perfectly behaved. I didn't say you were misbehaving. I just implied it was like kindergarten, that's all. Well-behaved kindergarten. And if you misbehave too much, you'll get put before the council and banned from Twitch. Nap time is when I play board game miniature games on Tabletop Simulator with my friends. There is a Twitch cancel, yes. But yeah, definitely is not just a woke PR stunt that will make literally no difference to a site where you play video games for the amusement of strangers. Yes, horrible, utterly out of touch woke stuff which will achieve nothing of interest or value. Getting the same mix of enemies. I was going to say villains, but they're literally heroes, but whatever. Get out of here. She's dead! How are you still going? Actually went better than the last time. Well, I put the God tier Tabletop Simulator games on YouTube. I have not. Because the Tabletop Simulator stuff does absolutely garbage on YouTube. Now, granted, the God tier could have done better just because there's less people playing it, I don't know. But no, I didn't record us playing it at all. No, I want to hold on to the defensive thing. The next likely reappearance of Jackbox will be next month when some kind of birthday stream. Finally hitting the big 2-0. Oh. Oh, I have a bad idea. The upper hitbox of that is wonderfully large. Nobody likes hearing their own voice at first, that's why you've got to get used to it. Then you don't even notice. Ladies. Kinda makes it look like they've got 4 breasts. I'm sorry I put that image in your head, but now I can't unsee it either. It was not worth it. Way too slow, doesn't do enough damage for how much damage they get 3 hits on me. Oh no, that hit me without being in range. They haven't fixed their attack yet. What the? There also wasn't a line for the second lady coming in. Yeah, this fight's still broken. That's unfortunate. Is this the same one? I didn't even notice. Oh, it is. Look at them poor breasts. Been watching Clone Wars animated series? I've never seen it, but I've heard... Whoa, she's doing her near-death thing. There's something up with this thing's AI as well. Because last time when I killed her, she didn't do this attack once, and she's supposed to do this variant when she's almost dead, I think. Yeah, see, now she's not doing it. It's just me, Teapot. What did I watch today? I watched Red Letter Media's tear apart of Star Trek Picard. They didn't fully just rip off Mass Effect for their big season finale, they flipped it. So instead of the Reapers coming in and wiping out organic life because synthetics came too far, it's that the Reapers come to wipe out organic life on behalf of the synthetic life. It's very copy my homework, but don't make it too obvious. Also, and this is not a lie, the series ends, and this is massive spoilers incidentally, the series ends with Picard dying of a heart condition, so the synths recreate him as an 80-year-old synth that will still die of old age. Also, they made 7 of 9 a lesbian even though she fell in love with Chakotay in Voyager, because progressive. You probably don't even know who Chakotay is. Yeah, she could be bi, but they don't imply that. Get out of here. Well, apparently Patrick Stewart originally kept on saying no until he was allowed to be an executive producer and have influence on the story, so it does seem like it's more of an ego project. Like the ripping off Mass Effect, that's one of the actual writers doing that. Speed? Not good enough. But it is just him. I mean, I like Patrick Stewart. I like him, but like they said in that video, most actors are egotistical pricks. And they just want the limelight. Alright, here we go. And if any of you thought to yourself, isn't there a certain element of that in streaming as well? Yes, you're probably right. Because you have to believe on some level that you're entertaining enough to have an audience to do this at all. Pluricon is redeemed. I don't think... No, the dog ain't even in here. Okay, I'll leave. I'll take that free win in that room. Well, no, it's not a confidence or arrogance thing, it's just ego. I wish I could quote verbatim what's the name of the lady who plays Mystique in the older, like, well, not even the older X-Men films, the newer ones, and she didn't want to be in the makeup. So, like, she's barely ever blue. Jennifer Lawrence, is that her name? Yeah, they had a wonderful conversation about her because she had that thing at the Golden Globes where, like, she was making fun of someone she thought was talking to her while on his phone. But it just made her look like a bitch because it was some poor sod who couldn't speak English very well using a translation app on his phone to try and compliment her. It just made her look like an absolute C-word. And their observation about that was, she's still young and, like most of Hollywood, she's an ass, but she's not mature enough to hide it yet. Brie Larson being the same. Ooh, that was right on the last tick of that. So I guess, to end my TED talk, all streamers are also arseholes, it's just the best ones have learned to hide it. I sometimes don't hide it very well. Because I like being a sassy bitch sometimes. Look, if God grants you the gift of wit, you're supposed to use it. Did they blow a hole in the wall? No. It's weird. Hey, I have resting bitch face as well. It's a curse. Although I wasn't born with it. Ooh. Ooh! Okay, we don't have the good skill, unfortunately, but that's okay. Unfortunately, we're still a little bit low on health. We might get a good heal here. Okay. Oh, we have ninja as well. Is this speed? No, this is balance. Got anything that affects balance? Skill attack, back attack, 2 balance skulls. God damn it. We were so close. It's okay. Do I want to take ninja instead of genie? I guess I will. Praise the Scythe. Well, if Zeppo would actually, you know, I shouldn't keep badgering him considering there's no money on offer for doing it, but if he would do me a Scythe emote for a bit emote, we could all, well, me and 4 or 5 other people could enjoy having a Scythe emote. Ooh, that actually does lots of damage. To me and the enemies, as it turns out. Who dares have a sort of almost a, that's a pickaxe, is it? No, it is a scythe. That's not a good scythe. Sorry. I'm very particular about my scythes. That's not a good scythe. This, in this game, this is a good scythe. The scythe that the Batman Who Laughs is wielding on that new miniature is a good scythe. Get out of there before they break. Oh, that rips them apart. That is wonderful. I forgot about the passive that sends out those death balls. That's their official name, by the way, in case you're curious. Okay, I will admit I like that it fits with most emotes, because I would want mine to fit with most emotes as well. Bloodborne had a good scythe, yep. I agree with that. That other enemy like suicide? Guess it did, huh? Another rare one? Come on now. Wait, they made the Rajang one. It's power as well. I'm just testing out the skills on him. So he's got the parry, which can't really test here. I like the Mega Punch, but you know, whatever, we're using this regardless. I would also like Bloodborne too, but they'd probably mess it up. Get over there, damn it! There we are. Also, I need to remember to use my bloody defense up more. Oh, there's a man over here. Why are they called death balls? That is correct. You got it right. We might actually live long enough to get another shot, so let's try and get that. That is not how you get that. Up top? Probably up there, but I can't get the height. Do I have life drain? I don't believe so. Damn, we're doing a lot of damage. Spooky ghosts! Stop releasing the spooky ghosts! That's the downside to the damn mask. Skull, I mean. This is the best skull in the game, though. I got a few health drops. She's doing it already? Get wrecked. Basic attack by 25%? That's a new item, I don't think I've had that. It sounds like you're doing, the villain from Fate Stay Night's attack. I'm losing 30% HP though, or 30. Yeah, it is. It's the exact attack. I'm going to take it. 30% less, sorry, 30 less HP for 25% more attack. That seems really good. Infinite Blade, well, yeah, I think that's the one. The one that, it's a villain called Gilgamesh? Or am I confusing him with Final Fantasy? Either way, you know, if you've seen it, you know, it looks identical. Went a little bit further than I intended there. Okay, the hitbox is a little weird. God, there is more health there. Chunky guy! Where's my exit? Oh, it's gold up there. It's a Babylon used by Gilgamesh. See? Sometimes I remember things. It was a trap! It's continuing to be a trap! I want that health, please. Thank you. I thought that's where... Another rare one? It's gonna be the Arch Lich. Nope. Alright, it's fine. Not that keen on the Paladin. Look at those skeletons. It looks like the one on the left has like a cheerful face, and then the one on the right is sulking. Okay, this is new. That is giving me lifesteal. Yeah, it definitely is. It doesn't say it does in the skill thing though. I only ever saw Fate's Day Night. I didn't see any of the others. Wait, the summon still... He wasn't dead. Nothing personnel. They're still alive. Okay, the hitbox is really weird because it doesn't hit anything on ground level with you. Bug skill. It's fine. Go, death balls, go. You good? You good. Losing a little bit of health when we're at the boss, unfortunately. Oof. Oh, you would do that at the same time, wouldn't you? Alright, at least she didn't do hers. Gotcha. Okay, big heal. Summons a trio of imps. That's new as well. Additional attacks by items inflict 45% more damage. Ooh. Don't we have like a 30? Yeah. Might as well do that. Why not? I don't think there's anything else I want rid of. It's a good build. That'd make the triple fights fairer, yeah. They just dropped a little heal guaranteed. Is this the furthest I've made it? I think I've always died on the second trio boss, right? Damn you, automatic attacks! No! Oh, whatever. Well, that freed all the ghosts. I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in here with me. I have not, no, I've not got to the boss of this area, the big boss for sure. Looks like we're heading back outside again. I see you over there being all chunky. Yeah, Dead Cells mixed with Hollow Knight is a fair comparison, I would say. Thought I heard summoning above as a trap. Oh. No summons. Yeah, I got 21 health there and he didn't drop a health. Ah! How dare you summon for free? Another rare one. Kept them all for the end of the run. Berserker. I think we've seen that one before. I ain't using this, so we might as well have a little gander. Stomp. We made it to the boss! Oh. Bats. Ugh, that does not look appealing. Oh! It looks like Slanesh mixed with caustic. Place is filled with deadly chemicals that can kill you on contract. Director of the Black Laboratory. Okay, he has a laugh. It goes on like this for some time. You're no fun. Story of my life. Oh, he's stompy. Oh, he's got a scythe hand. Oh, he did a Wilhelm scream. I was not expecting that. Oh, okay, he spawns enemies. I'm feeling him out currently. I think if I get near me, he knocks me away. I think that's the shtick here. Yeah, it lasts some time. I can get the DOTs on him though, that's not so bad. He's not taking a lot of damage. We do still have Death Defy though. They bounce around, huh? Oh! Did I fall him? Oh. Oh no! Oh, have you got to hide under them? I think you've got to hide under them. Oh, that was something I couldn't have known in advance. Give me health back with once. They didn't not giving me health back. Hide under this. That didn't work. Okay, whatever. I don't know how you dodge that then. Maybe you have to jump over. I need their death balls. Get him out of here. Nice. First try! Is that it? Nope. Oh. Wow, that's rude. Did they change how he looked? I don't remember him looking like that in the tutorial.
A gift for you.
Thank you, Cyblade, for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the channel. In celebration, presumably. Is he insulting my Scythe, you little bitch, etc.?
A gift for you.
I think this might be because there's no more game yet. He's just nothing personnel us. Yeah, that must be it. They did the Hades thing.
A gift
Shattered the enemy gained XP from your defeat? That doesn't seem fair. Yeah, I think that means we won what is currently available in the build. Neat.
A gift.
We're not going to have a run that powerful for some time, I feel. What are we saving up for again? Swap shield.
A gift for you.
Actually, getting another tier of that might be a good idea. Actually, let's just max that out. I should have done that a while ago. Max out the basic skills. Sure, why not? Cause of Death Early Access. So alright, well, I know the game isn't finished yet, but for now we're going to count that as our first Skul victory. And of course I did it with the Scythe.